Greetings to all. Today, we'll talk about 8 secrets rich people won't tell you. Have you ever wondered why so many people experience financial hardship? Most people take the recommended course of attending college, finding work, and saving money for retirement. Yet, even with this strategy in mind, many people still fail to attain the financial success they want. The middle and lower classes are surprised by this lack of achievement. The rich people are undoubtedly unsurprised by it. But in actuality, the rich know what the underprivileged lack, and I'll reveal 8 secrets only the wealthy know in this video. 1. Money is abundant. If you ask, most people would tell you that money is limited and needs to be hoarded. Because of this, people in the poor and middle classes often work and save money rather than investing it in items like stocks or real estate that can eventually increase your wealth. You are undoubtedly aware by now that keeping your money in savings, the account implies that it will lose value over time due to inflation, which is why having a mindset of scarcity is so harmful to your ability to succeed financially. In truth, many less fortunate people believe that getting rich depends only on luck. Fortunately, they do not know themselves. Instead, they think that only those lucky enough to be born into riches or lottery winners qualify, but that is untrue. In fact, according to a 2018 Fidelity Investments poll, 85% of millionaires are self-made, with only 15% of their wealth, or at least 12% of it, coming from significant inheritances. Therefore, believing that riches can only be acquired through inheritance and not work is untrue. Money is plentiful everywhere on earth, which is the truth. There is only a shortage of those who appropriately consider it. According to a study, why can't you have a share of the $5 trillion in trade worldwide? Fortunately, it is feasible to become wealthy even with nothing. However, the first step to achieving financial success is to let go of the current sense of money shortage you feel. None of this money is generated naturally. You cannot help your mentality. You must first believe in and experience abundance if you want it. 2. You must keep a reputable company. You are the 5 individuals you spend the most time with. You are wealthy people's associates carefully. According to a study of affluent people, 86% actively seek out successful people to hang out with. On the other hand, 95% of people who have financial difficulties are associated with people who have low incomes. This is not to say that the wealthy only associate with individuals based on their financial situation. Instead, they know the trick will enable them to increase their wealth as they receive helpful assistance and counsel from others who have succeeded before them. This is why, if your finances aren't where you want them to be, you should assess each of your connections to see if they are rich relationships, that is, relationships that encourage your financial growth, or poor ones, which are problematic and limit it. You'll notice that the more time you spend with others who share your aspirations, the nearer you realize your secret. 3. Wealth is not a given, despite formal education. For many years, the college has been regarded as a guarantee of financial success. Attending a prominent university, getting a great job, and the ability to amass your desired wealth can be attained by achieving good grades. Well, as you may already be aware, I attended college, and the job I eventually obtained in no way helped me achieve financial success. It has played a relatively minor role in my equation for generating money, and I can say the same for many of my friends. My closest friends have completed college and obtained employment, yet they all continue to live comfortably. I believe there is merit to the claim that attending college is a beautiful way to become and remain impoverished in many situations. Consider that most colleges charge tens of thousands of dollars in annual tuition. No matter how frequently you make payments, paying off a 4-year degree that costs $100,000 will take years. Each year you carry the debt. You subject yourself to an increasing interest payment, which keeps you in poverty for extended periods. A lack of financial management. Instruction in college is another obstacle. I believe that even business studies do not give you the financial education required to save and invest your money effectively. I have a master's in accounting, But fundamentally, colleges are not intended to educate you on how to get wealthy. They are made to instruct you on how to be a good worker. Stop fooling yourself with the mentality that, as I once did, says I'll be wealthy if I have a master's. Making money needs a variety of skill sets. It is very dissimilar to what is taught in schools. Unfortunately, only the wealthy know that. Outside of the classroom, one can acquire the abilities necessary to succeed in accumulating riches. The wealthy read many books on money management, go to business gatherings, and even engage financial coaches to help them every day. Even if these activities and resources can be expensive, I'd contend that they may be cheaper than college and provide a much better chance of becoming rich than just making ends meet with a 9-to-5 job. Fourth, it's better to be wealthy than to look rich. The wealthy understand that possessing money is superior to just appearing to have it. Yet so many people in poverty enjoy appearing rich. They trade their meager resources for the appearance of wealth by spending money on the newest phones and clothes to flaunt in front of their peers. Unfortunately, many buy these things with money they don't even have. People frequently charge new purchases to their credit cards and promise themselves that they will pay off the balance when their next bill arrives. But since life happens, these folks frequently fall behind on their payments and eventually get caught in the vicious cycle of interest payments that keeps most people in financial trouble for years. And attempting to appear more successful than we are is the cause of this financial stress. But if you pay careful attention, you'll notice that people who genuinely succeed financially don't care about whom they brag about. Many billionaires worldwide, including Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates, dress simply despite their business success. Speak for what is valuable in our world, not what you wear. You ought to follow the same rule. Allow your accomplishments, not your expensive clothing or phone, to speak for you. 5. Working hard does not guarantee financial success. We also adhere to the notion that hard work pays off in life, and the rich are aware of something that the poor are not. Business success is not always the result of hard labor. The lower and middle classes think they may succeed financially if they work hard at their 9-to-5 jobs. So they go to work each day and exchange their time for money. I believe that almost every worker eventually realizes that earning a living from 9 to 5 has its limitations. Employers are in the business of cutting costs, and one expense they work especially hard to reduce his wages. Nevertheless, the majority of people continue to hold this belief. People can get wealthy if they work hard, but unfortunately, they are mistaken, which is a terrible reality. This is not to say that wealthy people don't make an effort. They are among the hardest workers in society, but they don't just work long hours with 2 hands and 1 brain. They put in a lot of effort while using the hands and minds of thousands and hundreds of people. Understand where I'm trying to go with this. Respond to this query. How many millionaires do you know that work by themselves? Most likely none. You cannot do everything on your own and become wealthy, no matter how diligently or intelligently you work. This is why the rich employ people to work for them, which has several advantages. First, it enables people to benefit from others' knowledge and experience that they genuinely lack. Second, it allows them to use other people's time, which raises the amount of production they can produce. More goods are delivered or services are provided due to the increased output, which eventually translates into more money for the workers. Apple and Microsoft are the best places to seek concrete examples of this idea. Both businesses employ over 100,000 people, enabling them to churn out thousands of things each day, and this is where the poor are incorrect in their assumptions. Having a work-hard attitude is good, but there is only so much your labor can do, so over time, you will continue to make about the same amount of money. So, if you want to be wealthy, you must work hard, be wise, and learn how to take advantage of the skills, resources, and time of others. 6. One source of income is not sufficient for support. According to studies, the typical millionaire has 7 sources of income. However, in contrast to the lower middle classes, most individuals in these sections of society rely solely on one source of income. Can you figure it out? Naturally, it's part of their work. The truth is that affluent people always develop multiple revenue streams, never relying on just one source of income. Is this a result of their greed? I'm sure some are, but diversifying your sources of income has many advantages. First of all, if you have one source of income, such as a job, losing that employment will leave you with no money and will make you vulnerable to both financial disaster and incurrence. You can reduce this risk and increase your revenue by having various sources of income. You can then use your extra money to improve your financial situation. For instance, if you have a day job and a side business, you can use the revenue from your day job to pay your living expenses and set aside money from your side business for savings. But unfortunately, most people living in poverty limit their ability to develop new revenue streams because they don't think they have what it takes to increase their income. But this is untrue. The internet has made it possible to develop blogs, YouTube channels, and even online stores where you can sell tangible goods. The wealthy know that just one source of income is insufficient to achieve great prosperity. Now you do as well. Many of you have asked me about the best way to make extra money online, so let's get that out of the way first. 7. Instead of waiting till tomorrow, start investing in yourself and your future today. Not only the wealthy understand how to make money, you are also capable of completing it. It's never too late to begin studying how to increase your income. Not only the wealthy understand how to make money, you are also capable of completing it. It's never too late to begin studying how to increase your income. Not only the wealthy understand how to make money, you are also capable of completing it. It's never too late to start learning how to make more money. 8. Jobs don't make you wealthy. Who do you think gains more wealth when you work for a company or your employer? Most of us operate in a corporate environment, encouraging employees to enrich their superiors. However, as we discussed, employers work hard to keep costs, such as salaries, down. As a result, if you want to achieve actual wealth, you should think about starting your firm. Most people detest this reality, yet it must be acknowledged that a 9-to-5 job won't make you wealthy. In contrast to being a business owner, which enables you to use the resources that can exponentially enhance your productivity and, eventually, your wealth, being an employee limits your time and output. Now, I'm not suggesting you leave your job tomorrow. Instead, start a business in your spare time and see where it takes you. At the very least, you will have created a second income stream that you may now use to save or invest. It is essential for achieving financial success. There's no more video left to watch. Please see my upcoming video. Enjoy your day, and thanks for watching. All the best.